Listen up. Single town in Pennsylvania of 7,000 planned so many data centers, it was equivalent of adding 51 Walmarts. Hyperscale data center in Utah expected to use more power than the entire state. This is getting out of control. Not only are we getting data centers put up everywhere, the U.S. Army deploys first Golden Dome Alps surveillance system to track drones over U.S. territory. Definitely not going to be used for a surveillance state. Speaking of surveillance state, Palantir Technologies is about to control the skies with AI. But this is the one I want to talk about. Trump executive order will force Americans to surrender biometric data or lose their bank accounts. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent has confirmed that a Trump administration executive order requiring U.S. banks to verify citizenship for every customer, new and existing, is actively in process. This policy means millions of Americans will have no choice but to obtain and present a U.S. passport containing embedded biometric facial data, or risk being locked out of the banking system entirely. I don't know about y'all, but that's completely giving me Mark of the Beast vibes. Bessent argued banks must fully know your customer, including legal immigration status, and declare that undocumented immigrants don't have a right to be in the banking system. Like we've been saying for a while now, they are going to use this immigration thing to push a surveillance state. And guess what they're doing? They're using immigration to push a surveillance state. So this is about banks, right? We all know what Smart Dust is, right? It's a network of wireless...
Right, giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops that tell me the truth that we will. Shalom to the elect that scattered through the four corners of the earth. As you see here, this was a little video I, posted before I started the update. And she's going into it with the technology and the updates on the banking systems. How things is going to fully collapse, and how they got these little, nano devices, right? Where they got Smart Dust and things like that. But it's also what she's saying is
microscopic sense.
It's like a next step to a digital interface. Interface meaning people become one with the new digital system that is being brought out, right, with this technology. And that's all part of the Great Reset.
And they range from a coin's size down to a grain of sand. They don't use plugs. They eat ambient energy, light, heat, or simple vibration. What is the goal of Smart Dust? It is a living digital skin that will be capable of sensing the world invisibly. Now let's look at this patent, Smart Dust usage. And it was filed by Wells Fargo. And it's active right now. Systems and methods that facilitate authenticating a user making a payment using micro-electro-mechanical systems devices.
So basically, in other words, they're using these digital nanobots that they insert in people to monitor their DNA and their data system, to put them in a system where it tracks their financial, their medical, everything is on the system. It's your data, right? Just like how we was born with Social Security card, what's that called? Birth certificate. You have, and then your name is in all capitals, so that just shows you it's something called a straw man, which means you're a product of this corporate system. You know what I mean? So that's why we all got a code, because this place is a corporation. We all got a code to our name, right? And that's why ultimately, the scriptures speak about the beast system. Let's get it. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16, it says, And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their hand or in their forehead, and no man might buy or sell, save he that had
Listen up.
the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Salaki, it says, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. It says, here's wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and 6. Psi Phi stigma. Chi Phi stigma. Alright. Like we bring out, I can't. Constantly. So DHS announced final rule to advance the biometric entry exit program, which this was a few months back. But that's in the actual federal website, the National Archives. You know? Then you got here, it says breaking Trump executive order will force Americans to surrender biometric data or lose their bank accounts. Right? And you gotta understand that everything that's going on is intentionally to destroy the economy. Because the Lord said it's gonna be a new currency coming. And we've seen it happen. It says the order is still being finalized, would require financial institutions to collect facial recognition scans, fingerprints, or voice prints from customers. Those who refuse could have their account frozen or closed. And they showed you that even with these celebrities that started to speak up on certain things, and their bank accounts was frozen, and they're millionaires. So therefore they're showing you, who the fuck is you? Right? So you're gonna see people's bank accounts freeze out of nowhere. People panicking. People, I don't know what to do. Well, this is what's coming. Alright? At this point, if you don't know what to do, that's on you. It says the White House frames the measure as anti-fraud and national security. National security. You see the words that they use because they want a national police state to secure these areas. Right? It says we need to know who is moving money in this country. Oh, snap. Right? So that they're telling you. I mean, what else is there to say, right? It says we need it says critical call. Critics call it digital ID by force. It's not security, this is control. Said one privacy advocate. So anyway, it is what it is. I mean, this fiat currency, this financial system is about to collapse. Because it's prophetic. Because the Lord said. So you just seeing as you reading these articles, it's for a reason. So anyway, with that one, say shalom.